Hi there. I want to make a video today because I am in a flare of fibromyalgia and gastroparesis. It was so much pain today, and I just wanted to make this because a lot of times, actually no times, people see exactly, they don't see what I deal with the pain. So, I feel like I have basic aches and pains in general from the condition, from fibromyalgia. But, these flares come up and sometimes I forget how hard they are because they start and then, you go through all the things that you normally would do to try to help them. Like I took my muscle relaxer, it's called Baclofen, and I only take it when I really need it, and which I don't take it all the time, just when I really need it. And so I'm just in a lot of pain today. I've got pain, a lot of pain in my neck, and my shoulders are extremely tight and spasming, and my head hurts. The lights, that's why I kind of turn out the lights, because the lights are just aggravating everything. I'm extremely nauseated from my gastroparesis. And when I get like that, I get very nervous and a little anxiety because I feel like, I just don't know when I'm gonna end up throwing up or having an issue when I'm out and about. And so I get my kids from school in a few hours, and I do need to run an errand, and I just been decided today that I was gonna rest, which I didn't do until later. So I did the things that I would like to get done. So I did a lot of laundry, and I made my bed, and I made the kids' beds, and walked my dogs, and bathed one of my dogs, and did some booking for my work and some other housework. And then I decided to lay down for a little bit, and I'm on a liquid diet for most of my food. And I decided to, I ate a piece of toast this morning thinking, okay, let's see how my stomach's doing. And I don't know what time it is, but so I ate it at like, say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like almost 7 hours later now. I feel like I'm going to throw up from a piece of toast. And I hate that, because then I'm afraid to eat anything, because then I'll start throwing up, and I hate that feeling, as I'm sure anyone watching this video hates that feeling. And so I just wanted to make this right now. I feel really awful. The way that I feel is like I've gotten hit by a truck and I'm fighting off the flu. And I did not feel like this a few days ago, and actually I was quite happy and I was doing all right, minus the gastroparesis, which I feel like I've gotten under control mentally, and had everything planned out on how to deal with that, which is it's under decent control until I get better help. But anyway, I got some sort of wave of costochondritis, if you know what that is. It's a chest inflammation problem that you can get with fibromyalgia. And then that started to ease up, and then just started to feel super nauseous today and very achy. And actually, as of yesterday, I'm a hairdresser, and I just literally did one highlight with some color, and after 2.5 hours of that, I was done for the day, like done, which is ridiculous. I'm 43 years old, and I should have like all this energy and strength. And I don't always have that, and I want to, but I don't. And so the reason I'm making this is because the other videos I have are very truthful and positive and all, but I just want you to see like what it's really like when you're not feeling good, and it's not fun. I look very sad, and I'm not. I'm just in a lot of pain, but I know I'm gonna get through it, and all that. But it is like not exciting, and you just don't know how long it's gonna last. I mean, I could feel great in like 2 hours, or this could last for weeks. I don't know. But while I'm on here, I do want to tell you what does help me. There's something called a TENS machine, TENS, and it looks like this. I'm going to show it to you. It's dead. The other one is charging right now, and I'm counting the seconds until it is charged, because then I could use it. So this lovely device here is a miracle for me. I love it. I love it. I love it for the pain. When my gastroparesis is flaring, I'm gonna turn it on. It's not really connected. It's got like no charge, but you plug this little thing in, and then you put these little sticky things on whatever area of your body that's bothering you, anything minus your heart, and you can program it to what you want. It sends these pulses to the areas, especially my shoulders. I've used this thing like every day. Sometimes I'll do it as prevention. And what I love about it is that you don't have to have it plugged in, so you could like move around and do things. So sometimes I'll be taking my daughter to dance, and I'm just like, I'm done. And physically I'm hurting, and I just really don't want to leave the house, but I want to get her there. So I put it on my, my neck, and I'll put the little thing in my pocket and drive her to dance, and then wait in the car. And it's kind of like a therapy on the muscles during that time, or I'll wear it while I'm doing the dishes. You just don't want to wear it anywhere. Obviously it's going to fall into water, but I wear it around the house. When my gastroparesis is acting up, I will put it on my stomach areas. It seems to like just really help to like ease up the pain and stuff. And then if I have like sciatica coming on, or you feel like that little kind of that tug in the lower back, like in the back, like you're gonna have like a muscle spasming or something like that, I'll put it in that area. And it's like $20 on Amazon. It's a TENS machine, and it's by Nursal, Nursal. You can see that. I'll show it to you, even if you can tell. But anyway, this is one of the things I use. I also use a medication that I researched on my own and begged my doctor to give me, and it's called LDN, low dose naltrexone. I highly encourage you to check that out. I'd research online. You could see what led me to it was people on YouTube were talking about it, and that how it gave them a lot of their life back from these pain conditions, especially fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. I have both of those. I don't know if it does anything for my gastroparesis or not, but it does help me quite a bit. I still have these flares, but like I was living like in the pain I'm in now times 100 every single day, with a lot more different symptoms and a lot more symptoms at once. But it does work a lot for me, so I encourage you to check it out. Low dose naltrexone, LDN for short. And I do get vitamin B12 shots because I'm deficient in that, and I notice more numbing and tingling in pins and needles, and extra nausea, and that could be why I'm extra nauseous today. I'm actually due for it earlier. I was getting them once a month, which increased my levels, and then actually no, every week, and then every 2 weeks, and then they went to once a month, and it started to drop. And when it drops, I can tell. I get very fatigued, and I get extra achy, and I'll feel more like that numbing and tingling, pins and needles kind of feeling throughout my arms and my face and head. And I know when I need it. And then when I get the B12 shot more frequently, and I keep that number like in the 700 range versus like 500, which is decent, but mine is like a 200 or less normally. And so when I get the shots every 2 weeks, I feel so much better. So my hematologist decided to do that so I could feel better. So hopefully getting that next week will help me. But I'm gonna end this video in a minute, but I just wanted to make it while I don't feel good, and you could see like what it's really like, because I can fake so well that I'm good. And like if I was working today, I would, there's no way. I'm a hairdresser, and I've had my clients for a long time, and it's hard to hide things from them because they just know me too well, and you can see it on my face that something's wrong. And coming in to get your hair done, and having your hairstylist like be in pain, as much as I can handle it, I would feel so bad someone doing my hair like that. So I don't want them to feel like, you know, guilty for having me do their hair. It's like stupid. So I'm trying my best today to like get through this, and then I just pray that tomorrow like I feel so much better and just get through that day pretty good. And then I've learned to use pacing method. I do want to make a whole video on that, because YouTube, I love it, because these women and men come on here, mostly women, and they just talk about these things that they've researched and discovered on their own, things that the doctors, they don't know about, they don't talk about, they don't teach you. They just, you know, do what they can, and after the 15 minutes of your appointment, you're out the door, and you're the one living with this. So I highly encourage you to do your own research. And as much as doctors don't want you, you know, playing Dr. Google and going on YouTube, I encourage you to do it. I would, because the only way I'm getting through is by the research I've done. I found the medicine, the LDN, for myself. I also discovered the TENS machine on my own. Every therapy that I do has been something that I have found. And, you know, I took myself from literally being like, not even be able to shampoo your own hair or make it from the bed to like the bedroom door without taking a break and gasping for air because your body is so fatigued. I did that. And I did that with prayer, asking the Lord like what to do and how to help myself. So I encourage you to read more than medical journals, but like look at real people, watch people like myself. I am not a medical professional. I'm not giving you like professional medical advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing that's helping me to the best ability that I can help myself. And in the meantime, I do have an amazing rheumatologist. He specializes in fibromyalgia. And not only does he specialize in it, he validates that it is real, because it is a real thing. And not just in your mind, it is a real condition, whether they can see proof of it or not. God is real. And do you see him? No. But he is so real and amazing, by the way. So I just want to encourage you to not sit around and suffer, and just take it when the doctor says, hey, this is it. This is your life, and, you know, deal with it, or whatever advice they give you. If it's not working, go on YouTube, watch these people, look at their lives, and follow the ones that get improvement. It's not a perfect life, I mean, of healing. Like, I'm not perfectly well. I'm having a really hard day physically. Mentally, I'm fine. I'm just in a lot of pain, and I cry because it hurts. And so, anyway, just if you're watching this and you are not getting any relief, and you feel hopeless and like there is just nothing for you, there are things. If you never heard of LDN, please check it out. I'm not saying it's your cure or going to help you, but it helps me, and it has helped a lot of people. Even, oh my goodness, if it helped you 50%, it's better than nothing. And I'm on an anti-inflammatory diet. I put myself on that because I have to, because of my gut conditions. But I do know that like going gluten-free and dairy-free and minimal processed food and low sugar and low caffeine, which sound like torture to go without, but you feel so much better. I feel like it does really help the symptoms, so it's worth a try. And Epsom salt baths are amazing. really, I mean, if you can handle it, I do very hot water, and I do the Epsom salt bubble bath stuff, and it really, I did one today and I'm still hurting, but it did help me a little bit. And then I take a medicine muscle relaxer. I'm not big into medication, but I do take it when I need it, and I did need it today. It's called baclofen, BACLO FEN, I believe, and I was given very low dose of it, given to me by my rheumatologist, and I use it as needed, and it does not really make me tired or cause, it doesn't, you can drive and do all these things on it, and so I take that as I need. And then I also take vitamin D. I do liquid vitamins and tablets, so I'm multivitamin, vitamin D, all that, I take that, and magnesium, and then lots of water. And there was something else. Oh, and I do Botox for migraines. That's a whole other video I'm going to make on this 43-day migraine I got to live with. That was not fun. But it did lead me to getting more consistent relief with my migraines. Like right now I have a dull headache and a migraine coming on, but usually it doesn't turn into a full-fledged migraine with the nausea and the days of pain, and I have to be in a black room with, you know, Zofran and all of that. Like I don't get to that point, so it really does help me. And then I get lidocaine injections that go into the tissues of my neck. I don't know what is going on, but there is a shortage on lidocaine, and I am like 2 months past due for that. So it helps so much because I get spasms in my neck like this. Ugh, it's so horrible. And I have it now. And it gets so tight, it doesn't matter what you do. You go get a massage, and 5 minutes later, it is back. And so the lidocaine injections, they're not even painful to me. They just put it in there. It lasts me about like 6 to 8 weeks, and it just eases the pain up. So like when it comes on, it just like relaxes those muscles, and it helps a lot. In physical therapy, I did go through that before I got COVID, which was a whole other thing. I ended up getting long COVID, but physical therapy helped me so much with the physical pain and the just the flexibility and strength, and I was doing so great until I got sick. So anytime you get sick, like even a basic cold, I'm like constantly running from anyone sick because I just get it so bad it lasts longer, and then it flares up. Every problem that I have, my migraines, my IBS, my gastroparesis, the fibromyalgia, everything is just like back, and it lasts for a while. So anyway, there's a lot of information. I just wanted to be real and show you what it's like when you feel like total crap from the crap you have. So God is still good, and I'm still happy, and I'm gonna get through this today. So and I do want to actually talk about a spoon theory thing. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of that. If you haven't, I want to do a video on that too. I've just spent so much time doing like research and stuff just to help myself. So I've learned so much from the internet, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I've spent a lot of time watching videos, even doctors and just regular people like myself and like you, and then specialists, and lots of reading. I'm just intrigued by all this medical stuff because it's just amazing what information is out there and you're not being told. And it's not the doctor's fault. I just don't think they have the time. Some probably just don't know. My doctor didn't even know about LDN. I mean, who doesn't, how do you not know that? And at this point, he saw how good I was doing, and he looked me dead in the eyes and said, I'm going to prescribe this for my patients, after telling me he didn't even want anything to do with it because he didn't know anything about it. So I don't know how it works, but I'm convinced that the sales reps for the pharmaceutical reps come in, do their demonstration, tell you about the medicine, and then you, as a doctor, I mean, it seems like they just like take the information, be like, here you go, and they don't do the research themselves. I mean, I don't know. I hope they do, but it just doesn't seem like it. I feel like when I get prescribed a medication, I go and research a lot first, and then I even call the pharmacist and question a lot of things, and then I'll go fill my prescription, because I've had too many times where I'm prescribed medication, I take it, I've got 12 side effects, and I'm worse, and it shouldn't be that way. So anyway, that's a whole other thing. So I hope you have a great day, and you're not having a super flare-up day, and you're feeling all right.